Okay, hello everyone once again. I'm back, and this week we are going to be talking about how consumers make decisions. So, consumer decision making. Some of these examples are coming from me, others are coming from ICEV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, post your comments, share. And if there's something that you want to hear about pertaining to business or a topic you would like to talk about, want me to talk about, just list it below, right? And don't forget to like, subscribe, post your comments, and share. All right, so we're going to go over some definitions pertaining to consumers and the way they make their decisions. Let me drink this water. All right, so consumer decision making. This is known as how they think, how they process what they're going to purchase. For example, Nikes versus Adidas. Most consumers that like Nikes, they usually only purchase Nikes, and vice versa with Adidas. Now, sometimes you'll get consumers that just want a tennis shoe or a gym shoe or a jump kick, whatever you want to call it, and they're looking for a shoe, a brand, right? Nike is a brand, Adidas is a brand that's comfortable. Or they may be looking for a shoe that is comfortable and that is on sale. So you got to be aware of that. But most consumers, especially if they purchase a specific brand, often they stick with that brand. Okay, internal search. So the definition of that is searching information based on previous experiences of using the product or service. For example, most people are familiar with McDonald's and Burger King. For, let's say, if you grew up off McDonald's, you're familiar with that, right? You're familiar with their menus. You're familiar with what's on the menu. And more than likely, you're familiar with the taste of the food as well as Burger King. So sometimes consumers purchase products or services or both based on previous knowledge, okay, or experiences. External search. So what this is searching outside of information to learn about the product or service. Okay, here we go. Example. Let's say you've never owned a BMW, right? But your friends, family, and commercials you've been seeing are talking about all of these special features, right? These cool features that this BMW has. What you will do is that consumer that, like you or whoever wants to purchase that BMW, they usually go and do research about the BMW. So it could be rather online or a magazine or something like that. So that's external. All right. Demographic status. What this is, let's see, how can I explain this one? So this is based on the consumer's individual's current status. Okay, what that means is usually this is determined by age, gender, ethnicity, occupation, income. An example of this would be retired. Let's say you have a couple, your grandparents, right, and they're retired. And let's say they're living in Detroit right now. And because of their age and they're retired, they don't want to live in the cold anymore. they may consider purchasing a condo or living in a living facility or even a home in Florida. Most retired people live in Florida because of the weather, right? So that's an example of demographic status. Target market. We all should know what target market means. Target market, and I think I discussed this before, if not, that is a specific group of people that a company or a product or you are attempting to make as your main customer base. Okay. Lifestyle. Consumers will shop based on their lifestyle. So here's an example. Tiger Woods, he's a professional golfer, right? And he golfs quite a bit, and that's what that was his occupation for many years. Therefore, even though he's retired from golfing, he still purchases what? Golf clubs, golf balls, things of that nature. That is his lifestyle. Let's see. Personality. Consumers will shop based on their personality. For example, me. I love my makeup. That is a part of my personality. Okay, believe it or not. Believe it or not. So therefore, I'm going to shop at Ulta. I'm going to shop at Sephora. I'm going to shop wherever I can get makeup. Because it's just a part of who I am. Let's see. Another example could be, let's see, what's a good one? I think that's it. That's enough. All right. Perception. All right. So this is basically the process in which an individual creates personal experience by selecting, organizing, or interpreting information available to him or her. Harley. This is a good example. Harley Davidson. Most people that purchase Harley bikes, it's because they have previous knowledge of it. It describes their personality. And I don't mean to be stereotype, but bikers, bikers that ride their bikes from for long distances and retreats and things like that. They most of them, they own Harleys, and that's a fact. Let's see, selective exposure. I'm going to read the definition. Consumers actively choose messages which they want to see. So right now, the left wing, known as the Democrats, and the far left wing, most of them want the police to be defunding. So they're protesting to defund the police business. So I'm just not going to go deep into that, but that's what is a good example of selective exposure. Selective attention. Now I'm going to read the definition to this one. Consumers decide how much attention they would like to give to a message. So, for example, Democrats and the far left wingers, because they are adamant and they really believe if the police department is defunded, this will make, the U.S. a better country to live in for minorities and everybody, really, but definitely for black lives and brown lives. So that's a good example, too, of defunding the police. Let's see. Selective comprehension. Now, what this is consumers interpret information so that it is consistent with their beliefs and their values. So I guess the makeup, too, could be a good example. I believe in makeup. I believe in looking beautiful. I believe in being feminine. I believe in loving yourself, right? And one of the behaviors of loving yourself, to me, and way of life, is making sure that you're G'd up as a woman. And one of the factors that plays a special part as being this woman is makeup. All right, so that is part 1 of this consumer decision making, and today is a beautiful day. No, it is not my birthday, but it's a beautiful day, so I'm gonna go out for a little bit. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, post your comments, and just think about you as a consumer and some of these topics, aka vocabulary words that I just went over with you. Think of how you, as a business owner, shop. Think of how your target market shops or gets your services that you provide them or whatever. And if you don't have a business yet, but you've been thinking about a business, take in accountability. I mean, how can I say it? Hold on. So if you're not a business owner yet and you're considering becoming one, and you already know what type of business you want to do, think of how your target market is going to perceive the businesses or the services that you will provide for them. Okay. Love you guys.